There is a new mechanic in the game called True Awakening, and my first character on True Awakening is Meli. For the looks of it, this is just Super Awakening rebranded. Like, I think, is the animation any different even? Oh no. But, my god, is this new system complicated. And very, very annoying. I am a little late behind people because I genuinely, like, instead of showing the Super Awakening stars, it just shows the True Awakening. As you can see, look where it shows, right? At the top left. Yeah, we're gonna have more stars. So, be ready for that. How do you True Awaken a character, you ask me? Oh, wait. Yeah, it even shows here with no more Super Awakening stars, it just shows a True Awakening star. You need to play a new game mode. And let me tell you, the new game mode is very annoying. Do hell, it drops way more, and it's not that much more difficult. Biggest hurdle is it's super RNG based. I'm gonna make a video when it drops on global of the easiest teams, like a bunch of teams that can beat this. It's not necessarily a very hard mode, it's just very RNG based, and each time you want to run into this, you need to pay either an SSR coin or 15 SR coins, or how many R coins? Or how many this is? 225 R coins. And let me tell you, you need to do a lot of these. I don't even know how many runs I did, but it was a lot. It took hours and hours and hours to get one character done. Now, to be fair, I do have materials now, because it's random, the materials that drops. True Awaken some other characters as well, like Unknown, I have the materials as well. The only thing that I don't have really is Infinite of this, and it also costs 10 LR coins. Now, they are giving a lot of LR coins, so that's should, you know, offset that. But the other material, maybe I missed it in the patch notes, but I think the only way you can buy it, or the only way you can acquire it at all, is by buying the coin shop for the 4 SSR coins, or 60 SR coins each, and you need 3 of them for one character. And keep in mind, you have to do this for every character you use, really, because the buff it gives is pretty significant. If you don't have this and the enemy has it, it's going to be very annoying to play the game. You get 1000 CC, which is okay, but you get 10% damage reduction. The issue I have is that if every character has 10% damage reduction, no character has 10% damage reduction. It's not the baseline, right? But in any case, let's use new Meli. I'm definitely going to be True Awakening a lot of my characters for the coming weeks, and that would be a good opportunity to revisit them, make a video for each, just kind of talking about what they're doing. But true, obviously Meli had to be my first one. Because it's like race-based, like the drops, maybe I should have opened them on camera, but if you've seen the game, if you've seen the video on the game mode, you've seen how it works. The drops are based on race, so if you're running him on Demon Team, it's going to take so long to True Awaken your whole team. But if you run him on Sins, you can True Awaken them all pretty much together. Is there an in-game way of seeing if the enemy has it? Oh yeah, look at that. Look at the spikes on the number there. Okay, I am pretty sure I would have like noticed if I faced someone that had this before. So I am quite certain I've never seen anybody in PvP with True Awakening. I'm pretty certain I would have noticed it. It's like, it's pretty in your face. So Meli, right? He now, with True Awakening, has 25% damage reduction towards single targets. True Awakening gives 10% general damage reduction, but he has 15% from the 6-6 ult passive. Is it 5-6 or 6-6 that he gets the 15%? I think it's 6-6. But he has the 15% damage reduction from single targets. So in total, he's popping off a lot of damage reduction. Let's do this. But really, like, it's not a system that really, like, changes the game, really. It's just another annoying system that players have to deal with. And I don't get it. Like, it's okay when, you know, they add a new system like Holy Relics. Like, Holy Relics are such a good system. It was annoying at first, especially, to get the Holy Relics going, like getting them crafted. But it's such an amazing system because individually, they make characters better. Like, Nanashi was a complete dogshit PvP character, but he became a meta character with his Holy Relic. Like, Holy Relics are a great system. But this is just... okay, you have to do this. Like, you don't have really a choice. Like, if your enemy has 10% damage reduction and you don't, like, you're a big disadvantage. You have to do this. And nothing will really change. In a few weeks, everyone is going to have their main teams fully True Awaken. So everyone's going to have 10% damage reduction. For the first few weeks, the whales are going to absolutely stomp having extra 10% damage reduction. But then after that, I guess they're going to release True Awakening 2. By the time that, you know, free-to-play players can really True Awaken most of their characters, I'm guessing. And so on and so forth, you know. But in any case, I see a lot of people saying, oh, you know, it's not true that the system is useless because in PvE now your character has 10% damage reduction. That's not really true. The thing is that, yes, for pre-existing activities, you are technically stronger for having 10% damage reduction. But that just means that now future activities will have in mind that your characters have 10% damage reduction and just hit you harder. That's just how it works. That's just how games work. The new activities will keep in mind that you are stronger. So they also need to hit you harder. So you're gonna need to do this anyways. Like, you're gonna need to do this to be able to beat any new activities. And it's like it never happened. It's kind of the same thing as levels. When level 100 released, a lot of people were defending it because, oh, you know, now PvE is easier because your characters have higher stats. That's not true. Like, new activities are gonna compensate by being harder and scale knowing that your character's level 100. And, you know, increasing levels is the same thing as this system. Because if everyone is level 100, then it's the baseline. Nothing matters. Like, the system doesn't matter. Now, Super Awakening, as much as I'm not the biggest fan of the system, at the very least, has its own place, because in the beginning of the game, not now, but in the beginning of the game, when characters were getting Super Awakening, their increased stats that they got within this... oh man, so close. Melee is so close to one-shotting her, but he doesn't. Like, he just doesn't. Not one-shotting, of course. She took damage from the other characters first, but you know what I mean, like one turn. That better. So unfortunate. In the beginning of Super Awakening, as much as the system was even worse back then, because like you had to have dupes to be able to Super Awaken the character. Like if your character was 1/6, you could only Super Awaken 1 them. It was horrible. But you know, even back then, at the very least, what happened was they, like, if a character needed crit chance to be able to be run better, they were getting crit chance from the Super Awakening. Stuff like that. But with this, it's like, if every character gets 10% damage reduction, there's no interesting system really going on, and everything just is just baseline. But if only they made it so, you know, I think since the materials are divided by race, they could have made it so, you know, like demons got X passive from it, goddesses got X passive from it, unknown got X passive from it. What would probably happen is they would just give, you know, whatever is usual for that category of character, just more of it. Like unknown always gets basic stat boosters, so they would just get more basic stats. Demons always get attack related stat boosters, so they would just get more attack related stats. Stuff like that. That's what I would imagine, but hey, at least it would be more fun. Like, this is just boring. What does goddesses will get the damage reduction? What else is there? Humans. What does humans get? Oh no. what would the humans get? Take off alt gauge on kill? Like just every character has that, every human character has that on their passive? That'll be funny. Well, giants would get nothing. They would just get 1000 CC. And so would fairies, like they don't just get anything. That's what would happen. It still would be a little more fun, I think, than every single character getting 10% reduction. There is a world in which you know, it could make a difference. Like for example, there is a limit to damage reduction. I don't remember the number. It's like the math is really complicated. There is a chart that's not in game, I don't think, but there is a chart that explains every single like damage mechanic and damage reduction mechanic in the game, like crit resistance, crit defense. I don't know where it is. I remember seeing one time on like a website. It was official. Like I think they published on their website, but it's not in game. Like there's no place for you to check in game. But yeah, there's like a limit to damage reduction. I think it's like either 80 or 90%. So like goddesses, they have like 20% for my all. Margaret's level 1 is how much? Because did it change? No, LR Margaret did not change the damage reduction value. Is it gonna one shot? How Ascador has fallen, holy shit. Dude, level 3 with like this little health? How Ascador has fallen. Should I make him my next True Awakening? I might. I might. Margaret gives 20% on level 1, so that's 40. And then you have Liz gives 20% on her ult passive, that's 60. Plus 10 from the True Awakenings, that's 70. That's almost there. That's almost there. Yeah. But the math is weird. I don't know if it's 80% solo or it has something to do with 80% based on attack. It's very strange. Like the math on the damage multipliers in this game are like really complicated. When you have like games like Dokkan where it's like defense, attack, that's it. That's it. Like a lot of you guys probably have played Dokkan before, but if you haven't, in that game it's like there's attack and defense. And there's damage reduction. And damage reduction is like raw. Like damage reduction is just gonna cut how much damage you take. And based on that, your defense is gonna subtract the damage, or sorry, the attack from the enemy. So because you can't exceed the defense number, whenever you have like not even that much damage reduction, like 50% damage reduction, sometimes your characters just take 1 damage. Because your defense, if your defense is high enough, then your defense overlaps the attack and you just take no damage. In Great Cross, is the how it works, right? Like damage reduction, you can have 100% damage reduction and you still take damage. Okay. He did not debuff me. He knows what he's doing, but it doesn't matter. Does not matter because I'm just gonna do this. Does not matter. This should kill, right? What a question! What a question, dude. I had the 50% attack related stats. Alright. That's it. Like, there's not much to this system. I'm definitely gonna do, for funsies, I'm gonna go over some old characters. I think my next one will be the one ultimate. Because I have the materials, like, look. It's random drops, right? Where's the one ultimate? Here. So, even though I just got, like, demons, like, enough demons for melee, I've had 100 for humans for, like 5 runs or so beforehand. It was so annoying. Like, I have 140 for humans, and I just did, like, a run, and I had 98 for demons. So, okay, just one more run. I got 0 for demons to drop, and then I got, like, 20 more for humans. I was like, dude! Alright, that's it.